In this short instructional video, I will show you how to compress and zip files to reduce their file size to make it easier to store, send, upload, or download. Compressing files, as the name implies, compresses the size of the file without degrading the quality or the content of it. And this is desirable, especially when we're dealing with multiple files or large files, in the case of a PowerPoint that has lots of video, audio, or images that are high resolution. It can get unwieldy large and very lengthy in terms of the time it takes to transfer or upload this either to our friends, colleagues, family, or instructor. And so the easiest way to get around this is to use software to compress the files for easier transfer. Now in this example on my desktop, I have 4 files for this exercise. The first 3 are Excel files called zip test file 1, 2, and 3, and also a PowerPoint zip file example. Now in the case of the Excel files, let's say these 3 files are relatively large, and we've had a difficult time emailing or uploading them. Well, within the Windows environment, a compression software is automatically built in. All we have to do is select the files we wish to compress, right-click, select Send To, and then select Compressed Zip Folder. This will create a folder within that area, in this case on the desktop, that has all 3 folders built into it and compresses them. And so what we'll find is that this one folder, and the icon does change with the zipper to show that it's compressed or zipped, is smaller in total file size than the sum of these 3 individually. When we double-click on this folder, we get additional information and details about the files, to include which files are included in this compressed folder, what type they are, press size, password, size, and the ratio here shows us how much has been compressed. So in this case, we reduced the file size by 32% without degrading the quality or any of its content, which makes it easier to upload. Conversely, it also is easier to send one folder than 3 individual files. So in this case, I can simply right-click, Send To, and select a variety of different places to send it, to include a mail recipient. So it's easy to email these files to make it very simple, quick, fast, and efficient. Now we can do the same thing with one individual file if we so chose. So for example, let's say we have a PowerPoint like this example here that's relatively large. Right-click, Send To, Compressed, and we have a zipped folder of this one file. Again, if we double-click it, we can see there's been a 30% reduction in the file size, again, without destroying or reducing the quality of any files within it. Now, let's say we received one of these zip folders from a friend or colleague or instructor, for example, in zip test file 1. Once we receive it, again, we can double-click to see the files, and we can also right-click on the folder, select Extract All, and now it'll ask us where we want to extract or unzip these files to. In this case, I will ask it to extract it to the desktop. And what we'll have when we complete is a folder that should contain all 3 files as they were in the uncompressed state. Now one last thing that is worth showing here today is to show you how we can use this to upload files within our Canvas system. In this case, we're in assignment 1. This is an example where we can browse and select one of the zipped folders and simply submit assignment. And this makes it easier for us to send an assignment to an instructor, again, that may be a very large file, as this can commonly occur when dealing with multimedia presentations, and get around some limitations in file size, and also increase the efficiency and decrease the upload or download time associated with the file transfer. So with that, that concludes the short instructional video.